This is CNBC's live blog covering European markets. European stocks are heading toward an upbeat open Wednesday as global markets look ahead to the release of U.S. inflation data for March. Economists surveyed by Dow Jones expect inflation to have increased 0.3% in March on a month-over-month basis and 3.4% from 12 months earlier, according to economists surveyed by Dow Jones. The CPI report, scheduled for release at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, will be closely watched globally as it will influence the U.S. Federal Reserve's rate policy. The Fed's minutes from its March meeting are also set to be released. Overnight, U.S. stock futures hovered near the flatline as investors looked ahead to the key inflation reading. Asia-Pacific markets mostly fell as Japan's corporate inflation climbed in March and investors assessed rate decisions from New Zealand and Thailand's central banks. In a market where finding reliable passive income streams can be challenging, two fund managers have shared their insights on dividend stocks that could offer attractive yields and growth potential. Matt Burdett, portfolio manager at Thornburg Investment, looks for companies with the ability and willingness to pay dividends, focusing on cash generation and resilient business models. Meanwhile, Brian Leonard, portfolio manager at Keeley Teton, told CNBC Pro that he looks for high-quality companies that pay a dividend and trade at a discount to their intrinsic value. He also cited spin-off situations as an investment opportunity. CNBC Pro subscribers can read more about their stock picks here. Markets may have continued their run for much of this year after a bullish 2023, but stocks pulled back last week. Overall, however, markets, including global stocks, are still very much deep in positive territory. The Relative Strength Index, RSI, which measures the magnitude and speed of price moves, can be used by investors to determine if shares are overbought. Stocks with a 14-day RSI higher than 70 are likely overbought and may be due for a pullback. CNBC Pro screened the S&P 500 and the Vanguard FTSE All-World ex-US ETF for the most overbought names, using a 14-day RSI of higher than 70. CNBC Pro subscribers can read more here. European markets are set to open lower Tuesday. The UK's FTSE 100 index is expected to open 6 points lower at 7,936. Germany's DAX down 49 points at 18,263. France's CAC 17 points lower at 8,103 and Italy's FTSE MIB down 77 points at 33,609, according to data from IG. Data releases include Ukrainian inflation figures for March.